Hey guys, welcome back to Subnautica. So last time we built this scanner room, which is an amazing piece of tech, but I actually misunderstood something. The scanner room upgrade, the scanner room range upgrade, doesn't actually expand the range that the little pods can go, the cameras. It expands their scanning range. So at maximum, those little pods can go about 500 meters before they lose signal. So unfortunately, really for the surrounding area, this room's kind of slightly pointless, at least for the distances we want to travel. So, but we want to head out and we want to find the last piece of the Cyclops. But I'm gonna need a tool to do that. Something people have been telling me to make for a while now, and I should because I'm constantly getting turned around and it's becoming a problem. So I'm gonna make myself, oh god, compass. Let's see, tools, where is it? Propulsion, laser, compass. I'm looking for a compass. Must be under equipment. Here we go, compass. Need magnetites and a computer chip. All right, I can do that. Have the stuff for. Got lithium, diamond. Do I not have any silver? Oh gosh, I don't think I have any silver again. Oh no, wait, I got one silver. Perfect. Alright, just need some table coral. And I'm having to go further afield to get this stuff. It's a neat little plant. Alright, table coral, there we go. Boop, there we go. Now, of course, for the little pod room, the scanner room, one of my future plans was always to actually go build a deep sea base. Once I have a kind of a safer ability to go a bit afield and I'm not so terrified of the, where am I going? Not so terrified of the Reaper Leviathan. But, I mean, there's places he goes. Oh, I need a piece of quartz. I mean, there's areas he's actually set to spawn, and I don't keep quartz in there. Oh man, I'm getting low on quartz, aren't I? So, I mean, admittedly, I'm being a little bit chicken, but after my last couple encounters, come on, he's scary. There we go. Okay, now that I should be able to just swap these out, right? Except I gotta get rid of that. Come on. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Now I can see the direction I'm going. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, so let's put up... Oh yeah, that's full. And I gotta stop doing that. Put this titanium in here. Oh goodness. I've got a lot of stuff. And it's getting a little bit out of hand. Stop doing that. I'm gonna end up breaking my darn knife. It's because I have to right click these to move them and left click. It's complicated. Alright. And we'll put that in there. Alright, so alright. This way. We'll get something to eat real fast and we'll go heading out to see if I can find the last piece of the Cyclops and hope, I really hope I don't see or encounter unpowered. Are you serious? This thing has run out of power too? Since when does this scanner take power? When did this start happening? And these things actually use up the batteries. I don't get the batteries back. Since when does this thing start taking power? You're messing with me, game. Okay, so let's hop in.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let's see here. Now, I want to pick my direction a bit carefully here, so And now I can tell which direction. Alright, so basically I want to go away from the aurora, so about, if that's southeast, I want to go kind of northwest. So this is the direction I want to head. So this is kind of where we sent our search pod out, but it wasn't, we couldn't get far enough with it. Now hopefully northwest is actually not in the direction of a Leviathan. I thought this was the direction where the mushroom biome. Oops, I hit a fish. I thought this was the direction where the mushroom biome is supposed to be, because there are two mushroom biomes, and one is sort of near. One is sort of near the aurora, and then one is kind of out here, I think. What is that? What is that? Okay, I think this is the mushroom biome. Yeah, it is. There's a piece of the aurora up there. What the hell? Now, hopefully, I don't encounter Mr. Scary Pants, and I can find the last piece of the aurora, not the aurora, the Cyclops that I'm looking for. I'm hitting a lot of fish right now. Because last time I went off in the wrong direction and I went off into Reaper Leviathan territory. Now there are a couple places these guys spawn. In fact, there's more than one Reaper Leviathan, I do believe. And there's a couple spawn points. Of course, there's several spawn points around the aurora. And then there's around the mountain regions. He's supposed to spawn. So that island I've been out to, where I gathered the magnetite and the lithium and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, there's those noises I heard a while back. Yeah, that was a Reaper Leviathan. I was very close to him. Kind of sneaking through here. This place loads in kind of slowly. Supposedly a piece I'm looking for. If I can just find one more piece, that's all I need. What is that thing? What was that? There's a weird glowy fish out there. Now, I've played up my hopes before that a Reaper Leviathan can't find his way, you know, into this mess. But of course, one found me, you know, when I went. Those things. I think that's a bone shark. And I think that's what I'm hearing. I hope that's what I'm hearing. Probably attacking me right now. But I've got the perimeter discharge on, so in case. The hope is that if a Reaper Leviathan does find me, I can maybe make him let go by discharging some power. This is eerie, though. I'm not seeing anything, though. I'm not seeing any parts. It's gonna start getting dark soon, which I don't like. In the mushroom biome, there's supposed to be a central mushroom tree. Let's so eerie in here. It really is. But I feel like if I'm gonna find the Cyclops, this is probably the safer place I'm gonna find it. Yeah, these are bone sharks, I think is what they're called, and they're attacking the shit out of me. It's fine though. I'm not having any luck spotting a single... I've not spotted a single fragment nor part. That's where it gets eerie. Let's kind of stick to this region, because there's got to be another part in here. There's got to be another Cyclops part. I just got to find it. Yeah, I'm not seeing any fragments whatsoever. It's a bit disconcerting. I did see a piece of the Aurora somewhere out here. It looked like it was stuck on top of one of the mushrooms. Hey, bone shark. What are you doing? Really, there's nothing out here? Nothing at all? No fragments, no... Might be getting close to nighttime. There's nothing. There were more fragments in the other mushroom biome than there are here. I'm not seeing anything. No parts whatsoever. Wait, what's this? That's probably just salt, isn't it? And then there's that wide open expanse. Yep, nighttime approaches. I don't see anything out there now. I think those are the dunes, if I've got my geography right. Ugh, I'm hitting the mushrooms. Now, if I've got my geography right, those are the dunes. And the dunes are also where Reaper Leviathans like to hang out. So I'm trying to avoid going where Reaper Leviathans like to hang out. Now, there's a couple other locations I can try to go for. I mean, there's the mountain regions, which I don't really want to. There's also the floating islands. I don't think a Reaper spawns out in the floating islands. Maybe we could search there, search the Grand... I can't remember if there's... maybe the Grand Reef. Gosh, there's nothing. Nothing at all. Yeah, that definitely looks like the dunes. Don't want to go into the dunes. Maybe I can find... taking some hull damage, but that's okay. As long as I stay inside the mushroom biome, I feel safe. I don't feel like a Reaper Leviathan can get in here. I keep repeating that, but... after my first encounter with him, I am just terrified now. It's one of those things I've got, like... not to make light of the actual people who have it, but, like, makes you feel like you got post-traumatic stress syndrome. Of course, not to make light of a very real condition people have. It's just made me very phobic. Maybe the more proper word is phobic. To come out here. Finding nothing but salt. I swear to God. I swear... I will discharge. That was an idiot.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I pushed the wrong button. Pushed the wrong button. And I got hurt for it. That was really stupid of me. What was wrong with me? Oh, is this a central tree? I swear to God. That made him fuck off. Okay, I think this is the central tree. Man, listen to the bone sharks yelling. There's an egg. Are we gonna have problems? Feel like we're gonna have problems. Now some of that's probably just me slamming into the sides. A lot of eggs out here. A lot of yelling bone sharks. Definitely would not want to come in here without the sea moth or the moon coral. Man, there are a lot of eggs out here. No Cyclops parts. I mean, there's just none. It's completely devoid of parts. Maybe it's just not this biome. Maybe, I mean, there are definitely parts in the mushroom biome, but maybe this just isn't the right one. Maybe it has to be the other one that I'm terrified to go into. Because, yeah, there's just nothing. I'm searching and searching, and I'm just not seeing a single part. No fragments. No parts whatsoever. This place doesn't like my frame rates too much either. Hang on, I'm getting lost now. Hang on. Have I circled back around? Am I back at the dunes? Yeah, I'm back at the dunes, okay. I need to be very, very careful. Last thing I want to do is cycle back around and find myself anywhere near a Reaper Leviathan. Of course, it could be just the areas aren't popping in. That's also a possibility. Looks like we're heading into daylight. Do I dare head out there? What is that area? What is that? What is that? What is that thing right there? What is that thing? I'm afraid to go near it. It's like a weird octopus. It's neat. It's very neat. But I am too scared to go near it. You think it'll latch onto my... Think it'll latch onto the moon coral? I don't know what this biome is. There's a lot of yelling going on. There is a lot of yelling going on. Holy shit. It's the biome, though, I think. It's just these bone sharks yell a lot. They make a lot of noise. Now, if I totally just stay out of there's C-Lab. Keep my eyes open so I don't go anywhere near. And there's just really nothing in here. It's disappointing. It's disappointing that this search has just yielded nothing. I was so sure I'd find the last part I was looking for in here, but this must be the wrong biome. It must be specifically the other mushroom biome, because this one just isn't here. The other one had so many components and parts, and this one just has nothing. This one had nothing at all. This one is completely devoid of parts. Now, there. Maybe this has something. Question is, do I dare get out and look? Is there an entrance? And am I gonna get scared to death by a Reaper Leviathan? Okay, it looks like there's an entrance right. No, there's not. I don't see an entrance at all. I don't see an entrance. Maybe I gotta get in on top? Wait. Hang on. That might even be... Did I see a part? Hang on. Why are these damaged? Well, why? That was a stupid question. Why are these damaged? PDA. Okay, I've got a PDA. Oh man, my frame rate's not doing too well in here. I think the mushroom biome is just very laggy place. Okay, let's head back out real quick. I need some air.
Caution. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oh, I thought that. Oh, I see that little bubble where it's breaking out of the area right there where it needs repaired, I guess. I thought that was a piece of this of the Cyclops, but it's not. It doesn't look like. There's just the PDA. That's it. There's no fragments. There's no parts. There's
Caution.
nothing.
Mild dehydration detected. Fluid intake recommended.
I'm working on it. Well, I'm not working on it right now. What in here? Hang on. Does this just lead me? Well, there's another PDA.
Caution. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oh shit. Moody might have fucked up.
Emergency. 10 seconds of oxygen
Oh,
remaining.
Jesus. Okay. There was a door down there, and I definitely want to check that out, so... at least if nothing else, maybe we'll find something useful in here. We've got a couple PDAs, so... Let's use this thing. Have the light on. What was that? Floodlight. I apparently don't have a floodlight. And I apparently can't continue scanning it. There we go.
New blueprint acquired.
Oh lord. Oh shit.
Caution. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
It's very labyrinthian down here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Ooh, alright. Man, I don't have much. There was another door down there, so there might have been something in there. I definitely want to explore it, so I've got a little bit of hydration left. It's super easy just to get lost in here. I definitely want to search it out, so... What was that? Close the door. Is there anything in here? Jesus Christ, there's a... It just goes down. Hang on. There's...
Caution. Emergency. 30 seconds. Severe oxygen dehydration
Okay,
detected.
this is...
Seek fluid intake immediately.
I don't know if there's anything in here.
Emergency. 10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Right, I don't know if there's anything in there. It doesn't seem like it. Alright, let's make our way back, because I'm about to dehydrate. I'm out of time. I've got a couple PDAs, so we can maybe read the PDAs. That's all I've got. I feel like there wasn't enough accomplished this time around. Any parts? Hang on, what's this? Just salt. Oh, I swear. We're gonna have problems. Alright, heading back to the sea lab before I dehydrate to death. And it's a bit disappointing. I was really hoping, I was really dead set on finding the last component to the Cyclops, but it looks like it's not in that biome. It's the one that, like I said, there's two mushroom biomes. God, am I gonna make it before I dehydrate? Holy crap. I might end up dying of thirst right now. Get back. I swear if I
Welcome aboard, Captain.
dehydrate in my base. Hurry. Am I moving slow? Stop moving slow. Oh, this is gonna be tight. This is gonna be ultra tight. Holy crap. I've got 2% hydration left before I dehydrate completely. I've got one. Oh!
Vital
Oh!
signs stabilizing.
Oh! Oh, you beautiful tree. Oh, oh yeah. Oh. Okay. We've got logs. Okay, so... anything new? Let's see, what... Substrate let's see. Photo album. I have no photos. Data bank, here we go. Data downloads. Let's see, which ones have we read? We saw that one. Maybe it's the operation logs. Scanner room voice log. let's see, maybe this is it. Because there's a couple. Emergency life pod. Let's see, low density. Oh, man, I don't know which ones we found. I don't know which ones they are. I would read them if I knew which ones those were. Okay, so we didn't find really anything, unfortunately. I mean, we scanned for a spotlight, but that's really about it. And we found an interesting biome with an octopus in it. Alright, looks like I'm gonna have to figure out where I'm going next. I might try the floating islands next to see if there's, at least I think. I'm gonna look up to see where the last parts are. I know mushroom biome was one. I know mountain biomes is another. If they're maybe out in the floating islands or somewhere, we'll go check there. But we're gonna find that last piece, and I'm gonna do it next episode if I have to like spend an hour doing it. So, alright, well guys, I want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time.